Terry Crews again on the set of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm here in my trailer. You see the paneling, it's all good. About to shoot, but I have some things to tell you. There's some things that I've gone through, and pretty much a lot of people, I've been getting a lot of questions and the whole thing about the pornography addiction. I've been getting a lot of questions about, just, humility and, the things that I've been posting. But I want to tell you, there's something that I learned a long time ago, and I want to kind of, the best way to describe this to you is that every man in his life at one time or another is either a fool, a victim, or a king. Now let me explain what this means. When I was younger, you basically are a fool. Okay, I think every young man, maybe a young lady, but I can only speak for men, is that every young man at one time in his life is a fool. I mean, he goes out, he does dumb things. I did plenty of dumb things. Let me tell you, I was so dumb that when I first got married, I bought a car before my wife and kids had a place to live. And then when I couldn't afford it, they came looking for it. We didn't have a place to live, and I was hiding the car. All right, I did some dumb things. There are times I actually marvel at the patience my wife Rebecca has had with me over the years, because I would have left myself. Okay, I was a fool. I was a fool. Dumb things, dumb mistakes. And a lot of you out there have made these same mistakes. And with me, it was my pornography addiction that went on through the course of my life. Started when I was about 12 years old, went all the way up through my life. And it's one of those things that is really dumb. It's just not good. You are a fool to put these kind of things into your life. Well, the problem what happens when you are a fool, you shift into another phase. And the next phase, you spend enough time being a fool, you pretty much lose everything. Everything comes to a halt. A lot of things happen. Your house gets repoed, your car gets repoed, your bills don't get paid, you lose your job, you're in a mess, your life is on, you're addicted to something, you have a lot of problems, and then you become a victim. This victim stage is really wild, because when you're a victim, you never run out of things to blame. The victim stage is where you have a table full of excuses. It's nothing but alibis. It's like, you know why I'm like I am? It's because my mama never did this. And you know why I'm like I am? It's because the kids at my school beat me up when I was a kid. Or something really bad happened to me when I was young. Or it was the government. Or it's the fact that I'm black. Or it's the fact that I'm white. It's the fact that I'm a man. It's the fact that I'm a woman. And this victim stuff never runs out. You can march from here to there all day, all long. You will find something to blame. You will always have a reason to blame someone for your problem. The reason to blame something or some reason why you are not where you want to be. And I was there. I blame my wife. I blame the fact I got married too early. That's the problem. See, I had kids too early. I'm a black man, and it's so hard in this world. And I mean, I had all the excuses. Okay, I grew up in the hood, and they never did this, or my parents never gave me that, or all kind of reasons. And you become a victim. And the problem with being a victim is that you stay there. You can stay in victimhood forever, and no one will ever let you out. It's like you're a hoarder. I mean, you got all these, your house is full of all that, you collect all these victim things and all these reasons, and you're sitting in your house and you're justified and you got reasons, and then it's you all good, and usually you're alone. But let me tell you about another phase, the best phase. When you being a victim, you decide to put all the responsibility on yourself. There's no one else to blame. This phase is the king phase. I like to call it a king because I'm a man, but for women out there, you might call it your queen phase, or, you know, whatever, your princess phase. I don't know. But my thing is, I call it being a king. And being a king, you take full responsibility for everything in your kingdom. If you don't like something, you can get rid of it. You know, one thing I like to say is, like, if you are standing on your throne and some fool starts walking in and talking crazy stuff, because we live in a democracy, so we're used to that. But, you know, back in the day, when you had a king, you couldn't walk into the courtroom and say anything you wanted. You might just get your head cut off. Okay? And so if you walked in and somebody came in and started yelling at the king, you know what, the guards would come and they'd kill him. Yes, they would. That's how a kingdom works, because you do not usurp the king. And I'm here to tell you, everybody out there, you are the king of your own kingdom. Realize this. Internalize it. You are the king of your kingdom, which means anything that comes into your circle that you don't want there, you can banish it. And this is your kingdom. And this is what I want to bring up about humility, you know, because a lot of people have taken the fear of criticism and turned that into humility. But that's not true. In fact, you need to get rid of the fear of criticism, because if you have the fear of criticism, you're not going to say what you need to say. You're not going to be bold. And a king is bold. A king knows what he has. A king knows his kingdom. You don't walk around like, poor, woe is me, I got this kingdom, but I don't know what kind of decisions to make. You know what? You want to build a building? The king decides where the buildings go. You want to solve something? The king makes the solution to what is his problem. And all of a sudden, everybody to blame goes out the window. Every excuse gets cleaned out, because you have none. You're the king. It's your house. It's your kingdom. You want the road to go there? The road goes there. And then you have the job to grow the kingdom. It's your job to expand the kingdom. It's your job to fix the kingdom. It's your job to make everything work. And it's fun. I'm trying to tell you, when you're a king, it's fun. And you have to realize this. So that's my total example of fool, victim, king. And everyone on this earth, you are one of those three stages. Which one are you? I know which one I am. I was all those things at one time, but I'm the king now. I'm the king. If there's something in my life, if there's someone who is bugging you to the point where it is hindering you, you need to get them out of your circle. Look, even if it's family, I'm telling you, if it's family, you need to not be around them as long.